Hi, and welcome to the Marvel Rivals Review, a podcast where 3 men in their 30s talk all things Marvel Rivals, from the news to the balance and all the inevitable drama that comes with being an online community. I'm joined as always by my co-host, Dahita Work
The heater work.
and Vance Helsing.
Hello, he didn't introduce himself.
Well,
It's all
I
right.
need no introductions. I'm
Oh, okay.
Conrad Guther,
They
the
know the voice.
brains behind the operation. Yeah. All right. So,
Conrad.
so how has the last couple weeks since launch been for you guys?
It's been good. I haven't played as much as I wanted to be honest, but it's been fire. I mean,
hmm
we have things to talk about, of course, but yeah, it's been very interesting. I'm like, I like the rollout so far. I think they're doing all right.
Yeah, I also haven't played near as much as I wanted to,
Mhm.
but in the time that I have played, I've had quite a bit of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what have you guys been doing in the game? Is it just queue and quick play? Is it comp? What are you guys doing? Who are you enjoying?
I do mostly quick play. I'm trying to like dive into the comp side of things. I I don't try to play competitive anymore because I get really angry and stressed out.
Mm,
So I'm trying to avoid it, but I do want to play more comp. But I've been playing a ton of Hawkeye,
mhm.
as should be expected of a Hanzo main.
Dude,
Yep, yep.
have you unlocked any of the proficiencies with them yet? Have you got like the kill streak modifier change?
I think I unlocked the first level with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's as far as at least I think. I don't know. I'd have to look.
Lacking. I don't know why you guys don't have 70 hours in the game yet. Honestly, shameful.
I probably do. I don't know.
All right, what about you, Dita? What have you been doing in the game?
Jeff. I love
hate
Jeff.
Dude,
I
I hate
love
that
Jeff.
guy. I hate him
He's
so
so
much.
easy. He's so easy, and
He's
it's
so
just
fucking.
like
He's a noob stomper. I'm gonna say it
he
now. I was gonna
is.
talk about
He
this
is.
earlier. He's a fucking noob stomper because everybody stacks up and then he eats 5 people when he drops the map. It was cute the first time I saw it. Now it just pisses me off. I'll
The
be
best
honest with
part,
you. I hate to see that.
when another Jeff uses their ult and they go off the edge, and then you go and ult
Mhm.
right as they're ulting, and you just grab everybody back up, and just set them out, and then take the other Jeff off the
It's like, fuck you, dude. Yeah,
Hey, can we
It's
talk about
fun.
that for a second though? Why does
yeah.
it seem like every point on every map there is a designated Jeff jump off location?
Dude, it feels like that,
Man,
doesn't it? I mean,
Every
it's not
time.
they're
it's not
juicing
every
my boy.
point, but it sure fucking feels like it.
Yeah,
It sure fucking feels like it. And there's like that happens so fast. That's what gets me. Is like it was like 2 hours into game release. Every person playing Jeff knew.
yeah. They're like, oh yeah.
And I
I
don't know if you
see.
know this now, but you can take enemies back into your own spawn if you're being held at spawn and you swallow up people instead of jumping up the edge. You can just take them into your own spawn and it kills them instantly now. So
Oh, I didn't know they
Oh,
did
yeah,
that.
yeah,
wow.
Oh,
yeah.
oh
And
boy.
the Heater works at you can counter ult Jeff's ult with another Jeff ult.
I
So
know
that's
what they
cool.
did. What they
Yeah.
did is they looked at that popularity rate and they looked at that pick rate. And they're like, how can we make them come together?
Dude, I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I
They
hate
gave him the
Jeff for the
super
burning
soldier
passion.
serum.
Dude, speaking of how much I hate Jeff, my passion for Jeff burned so brightly. I learned Spider-Man this last week.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is now my most played fucking character.
Oh,
I swear to
wow.
God.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, and I'm only rocking like a 51% win rate, but fucking worth it, man.
That's a
Like
dub, a dub.
Dude, the most fun I ever had, and I find Jeffs. I hunt them fucking down because you can't as a Spider-Man. If the Mantis and Luna know what they're doing, you can't kill them. They can heal themselves, and you don't have a fucking one-shot combo on them anymore. Now that their health is 275, so I hunt the Jess. I'm coming for you, Jeff. I'm coming for you. Fucking most fun I had playing Marvel Rivals, by the way, is like try Spider-Man if you're out there, guys. He's a lot to get into it, and he can be intimidating to get into, but most fun I have. I find myself like spending a half hour in the fucking training range before I even play now, just practicing Spider-Man moves.
Training range, you
Yeah, yeah.
fucking nerd.
Just practicing the bunny hopping and all the tech on Spider-Man that I do know. So yeah,
Optimizing combos and shit.
dude. Oh, and still
Nerd.
fucking losing left and fucking right. And we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But the first thing I kind of want to talk about is Marvel Rivals is doing the Christmas event. You guys saw the video, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I know you did. Yep. Yeah, hell yeah. So let's talk about that. I think the most exciting part, maybe. Oh, I guess it depends on who you are. but maybe is this new game mode they're releasing with Jeff? Jeff, only Jeff, where they fucking remade Splatoon, is what it looks like.
They did.
Yeah.
It took me a while to understand. I didn't like when they showed it. I was like, I don't understand. Are you trying to cover the most snow? And I had to watch a breakdown of the trailer, and there's like, you were trying to cover the land with the most snow. All right. Can do.
So that looks fun. The Jeff skin that they showed off is one of the I think is the only free skin you can get by playing.
Yeah.
So that's cool that they did that. They also had a Groot skin, a Magic skin, a Venom skin, and a Rocket the Raccoon skin. What do you guys think about those?
The Venom skin is my absolute favorite. That is such a good
all those
skin.
other skins are trash. Like even Jeff's skin, they're all trash except Venom's. Well, no, Groot's skin.
Well, we don't know. We don't know what Magic looks like when she transforms yet. So.
I haven't. Oh, I can't remember what Magic's even looked like now. I forgot she did have one.
She doesn't get played that often. Yeah, because she's bad. Kind of. We don't know yet. It's
I see a lot of her still though, like all the time. I'm like, man.
Yeah, we're still down low in the low ranks where she's still prominent and deadly. You're up here in this upper echelon.
Hard locking.
I'm plat 2 now. Almost pushing diamond, bro.
No snap.
I'm still bronze 3.
We need to really streaming off. Yeah, I'm bronze 3 too. Chilling at the bottom.
Dude, okay. Yeah, so we don't know what the Magic looks like. There is a guy, and I know this is off topic from the winter event. There's a guy in the top 500 who has like 60 games I've played on Magic and 50 wins. So,
wow.
He's pumping.
Yeah, and all his characters are like that. He has like 80 games played on Iron Man and like 165 of them. Like fucking nasty guy. His name is Amazing, and he's a team member on Nightmare, which won the beta tournament, and now they're likely gonna win this next fucking tournament that's happening. But okay, speaking of the winter event, real quick, I do want to touch just on the fact that in that video there was a very purposeful slow camera angle movement up Venom's ass.
There was.
Swear to God, yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad we brought that up.
That's you know what that is? That's the hint for Ant-Man.
No. I think it was Marvel Rivals, the developers, like recognizing it's been a community conversation about how everybody's talking about Venom and cake or whatever.
He's cheeked up, bro.
Being caked up, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was cool of them, I guess, man. So what do you guys think of the winter event? Like its quality and what's rolling out. It happens tomorrow for everybody listening on the 20th.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how they do on their first like actual event, like besides releasing, but new game mode, that seems fun. It still feels like a little pulley from Overwatch, but it's all right. We don't have to make comparisons to the May snowball game. A little different.
I will say that if this is the quality of skins that we're going to be getting, or like Marvel Rivals in general, if like these skins that we're seeing now is like just the start of the quality of skins we're going to get, I am so excited to see what else we're getting, because they're so like, even the skins that are out right now, they look so good. It's
there's a lot.
Insane.
Even like I noticed like even the like average like movie skins, they look really good. I was like, oh wow,
they look better to me every day. And because I first when I saw like you can go back a couple episodes in the podcast and we're talking about like them revealing the MCU skins, and I'm like, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not about it. And then I saw the Thor one, and it's not the look that sold me on the Thor skin. It's that every time you pop an ability, the fucking guitar riff goes off, and then it's just like you're throwing your lightning bolts and a guitar solo is playing in the background, and then and it's going wild, just like it's pretty fucking, it's fire. It's fucking fire. Doesn't need to look good. Doesn't need to look good. The fucking sound effects sold it all for me. Like now I will throw your games on Thor because of that. So blame Marvel Rivals for that one. All right. The next topic I want to get into and what's hot and what's not from your guys' opinion. Like, I have a pretty educated idea because I am super involved in other communities and I keep track of what high elo players are saying. But I kind of want like the average low elo, more casual experience. Like
I'm not liking how you're talking to me right now.
I want your bronze asses.
I'm feeling belittled right now. I don't.
Yeah. I want you guys to tell me what's hot and what's not. What's the meta you think? What's your guys' opinions?
Always Luna Snow. Always Luna Snow. I say Mantis is very, very strong down here. And I don't DPS wise is really it depends on who's playing, honestly. Sometimes there's poppers and sometimes, it's just average people playing, so it's hard to tell.
From every game that I've seen, Penny Parker on fucking
oh my god, yeah.
tank everywhere. And if there is a Luna Snow or a Mantis, you instantly see an Iron Fist come out. Every time. And I am so fucking sick of Iron Fist.
Yeah, I will.
Iron Fist, no problem with Mantis. You throw hands, like, let's go. Hit your ass.
Yeah, I will say Iron Fist for sure is probably one of the weaker melee characters because he's like useless outside of all. I will complain. I'll get to that later about what I have a problem with Iron Fist. We'll get to that later. But I think that he is really only being seen like dominating below. I don't see him anywhere ever in Plat. I am at the rank right before Diamond where the hero bans start, where it's Hela and Hawkeye dominating every fucking game. Hela 2 taps, Hawkeye 1 taps. They're fucking, and people right there at that Diamond, like right getting into that, what would most people would consider high elo outside of the metal ranks. That's fucking Hela, man. Hela every game. Not every Hela's as good as the next, but the good ones that are about to climb, fucking just like, I guess we're fucking sitting here. We're taking this. So.
Hold that L.
Yeah. I would also say, what do you guys think? You guys said Penny Parker. I think Penny Parker is like, I don't know. This is gonna show how little I know of like
choose your next words carefully.
Well, I was gonna call Penny Parker Schrodinger's tank because like there's still no one knows if Penny Parker is good or bad yet. It's all over the place, even among high elo players, on whether or not Penny Parker's good or not. I don't think she's good outside of defense. Because like she has to set up her spider mines, right? And then the team has to play inside the spider mines.
So every Penny Parker that I have seen, like they are always on attack when Penny Parker comes out, and the bitch does not stop pressing W, and you just cannot kill her. And it's
Hawkeye 2 taps, Penny.
I've tried. It does not.
Shotgun.
But she just presses W, and nobody else on your team knows how to handle it. They just like, I don't know what's happening. I'm being forced back. Apart. And they just fucking crumble.
Dude, I get it. I fucking hate that bitch. I'll be playing Spider-Man and I'll come in for a dive, stunned, webbed on her fucking 5-second or 4-second stun that she just can just keep casting whatever she wants every 5 seconds. Or you go in for a dive and her mines just kill you, and it's like that was intriguing gameplay.
That happened to me in my comp game. I forget what map we were on. I think we were in what is it, Spider-Verse 2099 or something like that. And we come out of the spawn doors and 4 of us just fucking blew up. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then I saw Penny Parker run across the screen. I was like, oh.
Yeah. They like to set up their mines right outside of spawn.
Yep.
You can hear her do it though. You can hear her like click clacking because there's no like sneaking in this game, right? You can't like crouch to sneak. Yeah, they do that. Yeah, and Penny Parker, I hate her too, but I wouldn't say she's S tier. I'd say the best tank in the game by far, in my opinion, and what I've seen from watching better people than I am at the game, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is just absolutely nuts.
Strange a lot.
The GOAT. The TPs are fucking wild. The fucking damage is wild. The shield is fucking amazing. I feel like when I have to solo tank, it's Doctor Strange, dude. Like that's the only person I feel comfortable like solo tanking on. Doctor Strange, 100%, all the way. Yeah. What would you guys? And we talked about Mantis and Luna. I think you guys are on point there. They're the best. They're the best supports.
Yeah.
Far. They just both have high fucking sustain. They have a incredible healing output. They each have stuns. They each have 275 health, and they each have ults that just say no to other ults in the game. there's things like Iron Man ult and like the Namor ult that can and Moon Knight ult that can kill through them, but like, yeah, good luck. Like they just if the supports are smart and they're like playing their ultimates right and not blowing them at the same time, the sustain is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yeah, and DPS we talked about, Hela, Hawkeye, and I think those are the big ones. Do you guys have any other outliers you think or you want to talk about, like any character?
I'm also sick of Magic at low ranks because it always seems like she just always has a shield, and I can't kill her.
Mhm.
She's
She also
teleporting
has
around and shit, and
yeah, she also has invulnerability frames during the teleport. You gotta be mindful of.
the amount of times that I have watched somebody die to a Magic and the Magic's at like 50 health, and I just like, oh, I'm just gonna run into this room and fucking one tap her and she'll die, and she just invulns and then shields and then invulns and gets more shield, and I'm like, I can't kill you. Sit still.
Yeah, don't go into a room by that Magic by yourself, man. Like I wouldn't do that.
She'll touch you.
But like I think support kind of just walk on Magic sometimes. Because yeah, I mean when I play Magic, I have like a hard time engaging. That's my problem with her, and yeah, that's a skill issue. But like when I play supports, I just like the Magics I see, I just like wait till they're use their 2 teleports and then I freeze them. And
Yeah.
I walk away. Or kill them. Depends. Sometimes you can win the fight.
Yeah.
She's also been nerfed since the beta. So her ult in particular is a lot weaker. So
Oh my God, Psylocke.
Psylocke. Oh, Psylocke is definitely up there in terms of
Yeah.
fucking characters. She's just good. She's just good. Her ult's
She's really
amazing.
good.
Yeah, she's got that shielding. She can it's not a one tap, but 2 headshots into a right click dash will kill someone. Yeah.
Mm.
So and her ult just targets supports. You have to play around Psylocke ult. You just have to do it. So if I'm playing Luna Snow, I have to save my ult for hers if I can. You have to save your Adam Warlock shift, or your Soul Link, or your other support abilities. You have to save your cloak teleportation for it. You just got to, or she'll fucking delete you. So
It also feels like that the vertical side of her ult is kind of dumb. Like it feels like she can climb way higher than you think she should with that dash.
oh, she
Like
goes.
a
I've been swinging through her ult where I thought I was in the sky, and she fucking flies up there and slashes me. I'm like, fucking Christ, how big is this fucking sphere? But
Yeah, it's dumb.
yeah, but like I said, there is counterplay, and I think I think she's not near as bad as Hela Hawkeye, in my opinion. Who are just like, if you can aim,
You win.
You're winning. You win. Yeah,
Click heads,
like
you win.
All right. This is a little bit out of order, but this is my weekly reminder, or my bi-weekly reminder, because we're gonna start doing this every 2 weeks, is to play some Vanguard, people. Like let's play some Vanguard. Like we are not, from the sounds of it, getting role queue, and whatever side of the argument you're on, it really doesn't matter at this point. But we're not getting it. So please play Vanguard. The more flexible you are in a non-role queue, in an open queue format, the faster you'll climb. That's just facts.
Yeah.
Like if you're flexible and can play a tank and play a couple supports, if you can play like Doctor Strange, couple supports, and maybe another tank, you're gonna climb way easier than if you're fucking trying to hardlock Spider-Man through your battle rank games, dude. Like yeah. All right.
And it goes on deaf ears.
Because I'm definitely I feel like we beat with a hammer the issue of role queue, and I just don't think talking about it much more is going to be productive. So.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the 7 tank players that are out there are like, yeah, we're represented.
Dude, so one of the biggest issues that is still going on like right now is the optimization issues for people. People especially with lower to middle range PCs cannot run this game. And that's an ongoing issue. Now, did you guys see the issue about a file going around on the internet that people are adding to the config files to fix the the optimization issue?
Yeah, I looked into that. That was pretty funny. And and that should be a wake up call to Netties. Like, come on, guys, let's get it together.
you got these trolls on the internet. These trolls on the internet were able to fix your optimization issues before you were.
I wouldn't trust a random fucking file like I found like that and just put it on something I have downloaded.
If it's
to my
on
computer.
Reddit, I will. Reddit.
Trust
Reddit's
everything
thorough.
from Reddit.
That's like the opposite of what I expect anybody to say. It's like, I saw it on Reddit, so I stayed away from it. It's more what I fucking expect. Dude, so okay. So people were altering these files, right? And NetEase actually came out and they said a thing in the game news tab. They're like, "Hey, we appreciate your concern, and we're working on this, but don't do this, please, because it could cause unexpected issues." And then they patched it out for everybody, is what I hear. Is like, even if you altered your config files, it's gone now. So
That's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, good response by them to be like, "Hey, this is a rampant issue now. Fix this, but let's just ignore the main reason why it existed in the first place."
dude, there's some people on Reddit I saw that were really mad about it. They're like, "Way to go, NetEase! We fixed your shit, and you won't let us have it. Now I can't play this game." Blah 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 blah. What do you guys think about that? Like, are people like I don't see like you can. Of course, they're gonna fucking not do that.
Yeah,
'cause
they're not gonna let
whoever-
any random
yeah.
motherfucker put. I'm sorry, random
Yeah.
mofo put things in games in their game.
Like,
They're like, come on now, it's not smart.
This
So,
just sounds
I
like
mean,
the traditional Reddit complainer.
yeah, people are mad because they were like finally able to play the game at more than like 40 FPS, and they were getting like 80 or 70 or whatever, and now it's like back to potato speeds. So
yeah.
or FPS.
86 frames over here. Let's go.
All right. So this is pretty exciting. At 10 days, Marvel Rivals reached 20 million players.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are playing it.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
good.
Like,
I'm seeing content all over the place now. It's great.
in a perspective, or like for comparison, and this is secondhand information I have not verified. I hear through the grapevine it took Overwatch 6 months to reach 20 million players. And Marvel Rivals did it in 10 days. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
so
remember
to
what
be
they
fair
said
though,
about
Overwatch didn't have a predecessor. Like there was nothing like Overwatch that existed. So it's going to take time for that to build up. Marvel Rivals, you have everybody that's like you, Conrad, that's pissed off at Overwatch and ready to get the fuck out. So
Yeah.
that's it's still impressive as a feat in general, but to say that Overwatch, only achieved it in 6 months, like, well.
And also,
some slack.
To Marvel Rivals' credit on that note, Overwatch had people to try to make games similar to Overwatch after Overwatch came out, and is nowhere near as successful. Like Paladins, people play it a lot, but
Paladins actually was in development before Overwatch was.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
In development, it still got released after Overwatch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Marvel Rivals, I feel like they did what anybody does to make things better. They build upon it, and I think that's what they did. I think the third person was a good choice. Everybody can see their skins, and they're doing more audio cues into the game, like into the skins and like animation changes and giving you more free customization. So, but good on them for that. But yeah, Overwatch did pave the way.
For sure.
Spent a lot of time on that game.
Oh.
I hate it.
Rip Overwatch, to be completely honest. You keep changing your opinion on that, by the way. I go back 2 weeks ago, you say you still love Overwatch.
Yeah, I still play it. I mean, I'm playing Hazard. He's fun. If they keep pumping out fun characters, like it would still,
Hey, this is a Marvel Rivals podcast. Nobody gives a shit about Overwatch.
All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is the hero ban system in Diamond Plus, and specifically streamers being affected by this the most. What I'm saying is there's certain streamers that are very popular for playing certain characters, like Necros playing Spider-Man, or Wanted playing the Winter Soldier, or SK playing Psylocke. There's a lot of streamers like that. Zebra playing the Hawk only. So what's happening to these people in Diamond Plus after they hit Diamond and they're working their way up through GM and then to Eternity and stuff is that when they load in the games, people insta ban their mains, like because they see them in the game, so they instantly ban them. And then what do you guys think about being that? Like the issue specifically being streamers being targeted for hero bans.
I mean, I don't care. Stop hard blocking one character.
You're
Play
in
more characters, bud.
you are in a competitive environment, right? You're at the top ranks. People are going to recognize names. It's not even just streamers. Like, it's going to get to the point where there's going to be like GMs and stuff where names are going to be recognized. They're going to be like, that guy's main is Psylocke. Ban it immediately, no questions asked. And it's just the nature of competitive. It's like like DeHeater said, pick another character.
Okay, and I will bring up one issue with this that I do see is like if you insta block someone's main like that. Normally in Diamond Up, from watching streamers, if they're not being targeted, the instant bans are Hawkeye Hela almost every game. Just not seen after Diamond to instant ban. There's a potential if whether you try to do this to a streamer, now one of those guys has been released at last and now dominates the lobby. Yeah. So another issue with it is a lot of the streamers are bringing up is one, lack of streamer mode. Which can be an issue for being sniped and stuff like that, and the fact that at the beginning of a map, like when you load in, prior to the bans, you see who you're playing against. What do you guys think about that? Should you be able to see who you're playing against, or should you make your bans solely based on meta and not player?
So I know League does this, and they've done this since Ranked came out. You cannot see who the other team is, and you just make bans based off of what the meta is, which that should be how it is. Unfortunately, that's not how it's set up here. But yeah, I think it should be you can't see who you're playing against until you actually get in the game.
What about you, DeHeater Work?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Vance, honestly. Yeah, I think it should be based on the meta. You shouldn't really, because I think the whole goal should be play as many characters as you can. And metas are going to be meta. Learn how to counter it. Learn the best counters. I think that's what makes the game fun.
I mean, at a certain point, characters are so good though. There's encounters like especially if you like target ban a streamer, and now Hela's in the game. Like Hela is so dominant, it's that the Hela player wins. It's just like unless you have an equally good Hela, yeah. So I will give my opinion about it. So I'm kind of fence sitting on it, to be completely honest. Like I see both sides of the argument. I see like frustration from streamers that just want to play a character for fun and see how well they can do at the higher ranks, and that being frustrating that only like 1 in every 8 games or so they can play the character they want to play. I can see that's frustrating, and I understand that. And perhaps you shouldn't be able to see the names, or there should be a streamer mode involved so they can't be target banned. But at the same time, if you were to go into a tournament and you obviously know who you're going to play against in the tournament and you know what heroes they good are, it is not a dick move in a competitive environment, in my opinion, to block a character you know that they have 100 hours on or something. If you know they're insanely whack at Spider-Man and that they're the best Spider-Man player in the world, it's not a dick move to ban them. They made a name for themselves as a competitive environment. If it was in a legit tournament setting, this wouldn't be an argument. The only time because it's an argument is because it is ranked, and it's not in a tournament environment. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I see it. I think it sucks for the streamers, but I also like it's hard to feel for you because like you could also be equally good at another character or. And the last thing I want to bring up is the potential at this point. Now, there's already been a few streamers, I don't want to drop names, that have created alt accounts. Whether or not you think that's appropriate or thing, are now smurfing their way back up to the ranks again. So there's always a potential as you become more popular and like ranks become more restrictive. There's going to be an increase in smurfs from higher ranks that just can't play what they want to play in Diamond Up. So.
Well, Smurfs are going to be everywhere. It's just an inevitability.
Yeah, it's inevitable. What about you, DeHeater Work? What do you think about Smurfs? What do you think about Smurfs?
I mean, I've done a little smurfing myself. Not on Marvel Rivals. in other games.
Since smurfing when you're at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm going to be down here. Yeah, I think you should totally ban. I still think you should do it based off of the meta. Honestly, Smurfs are going to be there regardless.
No, I'm at this point. I'm just asking what you think about Smurfs in general.
Oh,
Like, how do you
oh
where you
yeah,
stand on the Smurfing issue?
oh yeah. I
If
don't
there
care.
is one. Yeah.
Man, it don't happen to me very often. I mean, it has happened before, but I know when it does happen, it sucks. But it's not that big a deal. They're going to be back where they were on their regular accounts eventually.
Yeah,
They're not Smurfing
they'll get
forever.
out of bronze real fucking quick, and we'll never
Yeah,
have to
dude.
see him again.
It'll be like, yeah,
Yeah.
WWW
Dude,
back to where they were.
I know there's people out there that hate Smurfs. They hate it with a passion. Like, you're ruining other people's games, blah, blah. And there's some high ranked players that also look down badly on Smurfs. Like, it's some honor thing. And I'm like, over here, like, it's a fucking video game, dude. Like,
Relax,
you
bud.
might get, and I get mad at games, so we're going to talk about that later. But, like, at the end of the day, I'm not going to get mad at someone because they're Smurfing. I'd get mad at someone for fucking cheating, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Smurfing is
Yeah,
like, who gives a shit? Like, if I'm being outskilled, I'm being outskilled. It's not like every game I run into a Smurf. And half the time, Smurf accusations happen when the person's just having a phenomenally good
Good,
game.
yeah. They're just popping off this time.
So like I've been like called out on other
Mhm.
games. Like when I was like learning Tracer and I had a couple good games, and people were like, "You're fucking Smurfing," and I'm like, "Nah,
No man, bronze as
dude, I'm
hell.
not, dude." All right. Let's talk about cheaters. So something funny happened to me this week, and my one viewer, my one consistent viewer was talking to me, and he's like, "Hey, I think I had a cheater in my game," and he sent me this video code of the gameplay he had, the replay he had, and it was only 5 minutes long, where a Punisher, hard aim locking, was single-handedly holding all 6 of them in fucking spawn, and then told them, I guess, easy at the end of the game. Like, obviously, you're fucking
man.
cheating. Yeah, dude. Poor fucking Declan, man. And like it was a
That's
funny
like,
video to watch though, because it was the most blatant cheating I ever saw. And he's like, I wasn't sure if he was cheating, or he was like, I'm pretty sure they were cheating, but it was like, yeah, you could be positive they were cheating. they were cheating. And I reported them because you can report other people through other people's replays, which is kind of cool.
oh,
And
okay.
the next day, I got a message from NetEase saying they had banned the guy. They named him for 100 years.
They ain't playing.
The big hammer.
the lifelong ban. Yeah, I think it's fucking funny.
Don't
That's the way
cheat.
they're
The game
handling it.
just came out. Oh my god!
The-
But at least
the
try to
game just-
play it. But
So,
you throw
it's
on
a
the
heater.
cheats.
I was talking to Conrad about this earlier. So I was watching Flats. You know who
Mhm.
Flats is.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
So he was doing one of his like cheater replay things, and
Mhm.
it was a replay of a dude during the tournament was wall hacking and aimbotting, and he went to go report him after like the replay was over, and it popped up with the message like, this player has already been disciplined.
Oh wow!
Like, wow, that was really fast.
Swift.
The balls to cheat during like a tournament will always
Insane.
astound me, dude.
You
Why
must
would
not
you
care.
do that?
You don't care. That's why. You're just like, you know what? I'm gonna be good without trying.
What kills me is like some of these like cheaters like have paid for skins, like thinking what that they're
You
never gonna
are.
get fucking that you're never gonna get fucking caught. Like,
You gave them money
yeah.
and they banned your account. Haha, I bet that was fun.
Yeah, like, okay. So the next topic I kind of want to talk about is like things that you're tired of seeing in Marvel Rivals, if there's any. I, for one, like we talked about, I'm tired of seeing Jeff clips. Was funny for our first couple days. Fucking done. Tired of seeing Penny Parkers, even though I don't think she's good. She's everywhere. I'm tired of Hellas and Hawkeyes in my platinum games. What are you guys tired of seeing?
Iron Fist. Hands down, Iron
yeah.
Fist.
I'm tired of playing Spider-Man. I hate playing against Spider-Man still. It's
Dude, he's so fucking fun, dude. I get it. I
beat you up out of nowhere. You're just doing nothing, and then boom.
Dude, I feel the opposite way. It is so hard to get value on Spider-Man. You go in, and I feel like you just blow up. It's just like, bro, like you have no idea what just happened. You're like, you go in, you weapon, like, whoosh, and then dead. Just like, okay, all right, thanks, guys. That was fun.
Lately, I've been getting just destroyed by Venoms. Like, and that's not usually the issue, but lately, I don't know if they got a buff or anything. But the games I've had, well,
No, dude, I think Venom is one of the lower.
I mean, I've been playing Jeff, so they're like, "Come here, little fishy." But yeah,
Dude, I think Venom is one of the lowest rated tanks, and it's just because it requires, I think, so much like coordination. Like you really got to dive
with
with
your team.
Venom And
Yeah.
so, like, for him to get value, because he's so one-dimensional. Like, he either is hanging out to a wall, dives in, or swings out, or swings in, dives in, E's, then swings out. Like, that's his game plan. It's like, it's going to be the same fucking thing every time. And if he doesn't have anybody with him, it's a bad game plan.
That alt, that's super bad.
Super shitty,
Oh
y'all.
my god, you can't do
Super
nothing
shitty
with that. Like, you gotta follow up, or I don't know, maybe your team follows up afterwards.
Like, yeah, Venom Bolt doesn't kill it. It's only useful for the extra fucking health it gives him. And then even then, that's just like shredded through almost immediately.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Anything else you're talking? I'm tired about. Okay, let's talk about this because I'm at the top. We're talking about things that piss us off about Marvel Rivals right now. And don't get us wrong, viewers, love the game. These are just some of the issues I have. Iron Fist. Now that you talk about him, I don't think he's good. That good. I think Iron Fist is weak against Gun.
Fist is
As in
weak
real
against
life.
Gun.
Rock,
I
paper,
think
scissors.
he brought his fist to a gunfight. But what pisses me off is during his block, he has complete invulnerability from every direction. During his
Oh,
block.
I didn't even know that. I thought it was
Yeah,
only
like
the
I was like trying to shoot him in the back, and I found out. I'm like, I can't fucking save my support who's like losing the fight. Because one of the things people that I've noticed, people who get frustrated with Iron Fist and fix his block. He should have to physically look at what he's blocking. But what I noticed that people are getting frustrated is that they lose after the block. He gets extra HP every time you shoot into his block.
Oh. I
Yeah,
didn't
you didn't
realize
know it?
that. No.
Yeah.
Oh my
that might
God.
be 97% of my
You don't
problem
shoot
with him.
anybody blocking, really.
Yeah,
This is a shield.
I think I just
Yeah.
learned how to counter Iron Fist. Cool.
Yeah, you just look at him,
He's weak against guns.
and then his
after
cooldown's
time.
gone.
Yeah.
Then you
That's how I
shoot
deal
him.
with him on support. Like, he comes in, he kicks. I pop my shift and start healing. Now he doesn't have enough DPS to fucking kill me, so he has to pop block to get to his empowered punch. I stop shooting him because he's blocking. He doesn't get any extra health. When he comes out of block, I sleep him and then shoot him in the fucking face.
Bye-bye, Iron
I
Fist.
just shit. Oh,
He's still fun. I mean, he's a fun, cool
Yeah.
character.
super cool. Super cool. I was watching Frogger. He was his videos. If you guys don't watch Frogger, watch Frogger. He's fucking hilarious. But he was playing Iron Fist in Marvel Rivals, and he made it a thing to hunt down Iron Man in the sky. It was
It's like,
fucking
that's what
Iron
I'm
Fist.
doing.
It was just funny because he's just like hunting down these people in bronze. Stop playing fucking Iron Fist, just making their lives miserable. But yeah. What else am I tired of fucking seeing? I am still tired of seeing 5 instant lock DPS players. Still tired
Don't
of that.
change.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about the issue of Rokiel. I'm just gonna say again that if I get it now, I will hardlock Spider-Man and not change. But I also won't flame you over voice chat or text chat. I mean, I will say things about you, but I won't say them
Loud,
to you.
just not on a
I won't-
recorded line.
I won't say them to you, because I get it. But if you are playing DPS, do not swap support or support or Vanguard, and then flame your team at any point because of that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
Yeah.
you're part of the problem.
I am so tired of seeing DPS that they'll insta-lock DPS. It's like, okay, sure, whatever. We're here, we go fucking 5 or 6 DPS into this fight. And then they go like 1 and 12. And I'm like, you were literally
Time to
useless.
swap.
You were so cosmetic, it's not even funny.
Like, how are
Well,
you
they're-
even having fun?
Well,
You
then
don't know what
flame
you're
me.
doing.
If I got support, I got support. If I was supported at that time, I was like, the supporting can't fix what's going on up here.
Yeah,
man.
game
Like,
sense, like, your game sense is trash. If you go 1 and 12,
yeah.
you're just bad at the game.
Dude, so let's. So yeah, I'm tired of that. Can you guys think of anything else you're tired of seeing? I feel like I had more things to say during this topic, but now it's just completely fucking gone. I think I talked about it almost, but like Jeff, tired of saying he's not even that good, guys. Jeff is not that good. He's just a noob stomper. Crush. As soon as people learn that his ult is like playable against, like he just falls fucking off. I'm sick of seeing that. But I can't think of anything else right now. Hella Hawkeye, sick of them. They're fucking destroying my fucking Plat 2, Plat 1 lobbies. I can't wait to hit Diamond for hero bands.
I am sick of not hearing footsteps. Like, for some reason, Thor, to me, has the quietest footsteps of any Vanguard on the planet. The amount of times that I will be standing there and I get jump scared by a fucking Thor
Mhm.
is too damn high.
Well,
I
and it could
legitimately
be
screamed because
it
I
could
got
because
jump scared.
I have been hearing footsteps. I still have a hard time differentiating them. It's not like Overwatch where I could tell you who it is and what they're doing by the sound of their footsteps. But yeah, it might just be an issue of we just haven't played long enough to develop that kind of memory, so
Maybe.
or awareness. But Dante, I think you're silented.
Oh, am I?
Yeah,
no,
now
you're
you're
fine.
good.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, I had to mute myself for a second. But
Yeah. Okay. But yep. Anything else that you're tired of seeing, or any issues or gripes? Now is the time to bring it up.
I'm a little disappointed in Black Widow, I
Mhm.
guess. I feel like there was so much hype around her being a sniper, and then like, yeah, she's not. It don't do nothing. It's not.
It's hard to hit those shots. It's really hard to hit those
Yeah,
shots. So
give her a little aimbot or something. I don't know.
She
also,
doesn't hold hostages or lobbies hostage.
I fucking love seeing Black Widow when I'm playing Spider-Man because
Yeah, it is like her
she's
kill.
standing there, she's fucking hard scoped in, has no fucking idea what's about to come. Just like I love seeing that. So I will talk about this. Okay, I want to talk about this and how sick I am as a human being. But one of the greatest feelings I have in Marvel Rivals is when I'm playing Spider-Man and I'm doing really well in the lobby, and the thought occurs to me that I'm making someone else's day worse. And I know that
Hmm,
that's wrong, but I know
that might be a
they're
deeper problem
frustrated.
than Marvel
Yeah,
Rivals.
and then when they say something in team chat about their team and they're getting frustrated and they bitch about the Spider-Man and not getting healing, I just like chef's kiss. It's like fucking yeet.
You got
You
someone
are no longer the
fuming on the other
tilted,
end of
you are
that
the
keyboard.
tilter.
Yeah. I just like the all right. Well, now that well, before we talk about tilt, because I do want that to be like one of our indie conversations, I do want to talk about supports and the high level sustain in the game because I don't know if you guys have realized this, but healing is out of control, ridiculously good. Like,
It is.
Yeah.
so yeah, supports are above and beyond like the best and easiest like class. They just are. It's just like if you're a good support player, you're climbing. Like even if you're a mid support player, you're climbing, dude. Right? If you play Luna Snow or you play Mantis, like you're eating really fucking good. Right? Like, so I just wanted to bring up that. Do you guys agree that supports are giga busted?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
supports are the backbone of the
Yeah,
whole game.
the amount of healing output that comes from these supports is honestly too much and probably needs to be tuned down just a
Mhm.
hair because it's
Yeah.
like, and that might be a lot of the issue also that I have with Penny Parker, like because they have the Luna Snow and the Mantis, and that's all it
You
is.
just
It's Luna
stay
Snow
up.
and Mantis. Penny Parker goes down to 100 health, and within maybe a second and a half, back to full, and there's
Yeah,
nothing.
that's the Luna because the Mantis's slows are a little slower, but they're consistent. She can have like multiple ones up and they're dots, and she's also firing at the same time, and her ult is charging super fast. And like if your supports don't have the first ults in the game, I don't know what to tell you, man. Your supports are bad because you can get
fucking
ult
up.
so fucking fast on support, like just like that.
Yeah, they
Like
generate ult
30 seconds.
charge way too fast.
Dude, like 30 seconds of the game, you don't have fucking ult, man. Like, because I feel like that's how fast some of them get it. It's like fucking finally going in there and it's like, oh, Luna's ulting, we're all dead. Like,
Yeah.
We're unstoppable.
and then the Luna ult finally over. 12 seconds later, oh, Mantis just ulted.
Okay, they're
All right.
still alive. I've used
And
all
then
my ults now.
I've ulted. I've ulted as Mantis and then gotten an ult in the same fucking fight. Another ult, like
Holy
yeah,
crap.
Yeah, I have to.
yeah.
It's so fast.
So
Probably the
it's
fastest
so
building ult in
fast.
the game, I feel like.
It's so incredibly fast. It feels fucking ridiculous. It really does. Supports I feel are so strong. I fucking play a lot of supports. I love Luna Snow. I love Mantis. I love Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is probably the most fun. But I've only been playing Luna Snow and Mantis because they're just so beyond the mill better than every other support, in my opinion. So, or
They feel
strategic.
better than some DPS, honestly.
Dude,
Yeah,
I pump on
Mantis,
Luna
dueling
Snow.
with Mantis, oh my god, it feels so good. Just hitting them
Yeah,
headshots.
dude, I pump on Luna Snow. I consistently MVP, just like consistently killing flankers, just like yeah, bring it, Spidey. I'm fucking here. Like
Yeah.
I'm ready for the hands.
dude. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to talk about that. Yeah, I agree. I think they have to bring down supports a little bit because it's so ridiculous. Like you'll have someone almost dead, and it's like a tank with 800 HP, and it just feels like that they're back at full. It's like holy shit. Until I play tank, and then like, where are my fucking supports?
I'm not getting healed.
And I get
I
it.
have
That's
some healing.
it's probably on me, but like that's So the last thing I want to talk about is a topic near and dear to me, and that's tilting.
Oh,
The king of it over
juicy
there.
stuff.
Yeah, dude. And
The
what
king
do
of
you
tilt
guys?
himself, Conrad
I
Dugan.
have my own opinion on like tilting. But what do you guys think about tilting during a video game at all? I know a lot of people are like, "Hey, if you tilt during a video game, there's something wrong with you." Or like blah 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 blah. But what do you guys think? I got my own opinions.
I like to fucking win.
Dude.
I don't play a game to lose. I play a game to win. So, yes, I'm going to get upset if it's outside of my control that I can't win. That's why I don't like gacha games or gambling. It is not a skill-based thing. It is luck.
The game wins.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Is I am playing the lottery a lot of times with these teammates, and if I hit the jackpot and I get a good team, sweet, that's a win. 9 times out of 10, I'm getting the shitters, or maybe I'm the shitter, and I'm just stuck, and I get so frustrated that I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah, I would say like the games either go for me really good or just really bad. It's like there's no middle games ever. At least in quick play.
I feel like you have never tilted in your life. I'm gonna say that.
I don't tilt. Yeah, I was actually gonna get there. I do get mad. I definitely get mad because I like to win as well. But yeah, honestly, I it's just my personality. I can't get super angry unless like certain situations like.
I'm the same way for almost everything else in my life, and you guys know this.
I know that for a fact.
I'm a pretty relaxed person until you put me in front of a competitive video game.
Competitive video game Conrad is different than Conrad.
I will fucking and I feel bad because I think people come into my stream and then they see me get fucking tilted and they see me say these things that I don't mean like at all. Like I want to be completely frank. I think tilting is okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with you if you tilt on video games. I wish, I don't think there's anything wrong with you.
You think tilting's okay?
I think tilting's okay. I think it's natural. It's a competitive game, especially if you're a competitive person. Like obviously you should step away from the game if you're tilted to recollect yourself if you want to win.
Don't have a heart attack over a video game.
You should watch what you say and stuff like that. But for what's one of the draws for video games for me is that they can make me feel that emotion that I just don't get anywhere else in my life. And I know that sounds weird, right?
Yeah,
it's like they make you mad and you like that. It's like nothing else gets me so involved, so like caring about it, like, worked up that I get mad about. And I do want to talk about tilting. I think it's okay to tilt. Like I said, I think it's natural. What I don't think it's okay is taking that tilt to other people. I don't think it's okay to get in chat and say something heinous. And people see me typing, but I delete it most of the time. I don't do it. And I never tilt talk most people unless they say something first.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I won't say anything until someone says something, and then it's like, all right, you asked for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make you feel bad.
So it's okay to tilt for you tilters out there. I'm not gonna be a person that tells you like, hey, dude, it's just a video game. Calm down. Some of us take it more seriously. Some of us, this is our primary hobby. This is how we enjoy life. This is what we like to do. And not being emotionally invested in that, I think, is weirder than just
not caring, spending all that money to play a game on your PC on whatever.
So I also want to be very clear. Like, if you come by my stream and see me saying I hate this game, blah blah blah, and I'll say that about this game too. I don't fucking mean that. I'm having a blast. It's like I'll like dive in on Spider-Man, instantly blow up, and I'll be like, I fucking hate this game. It was all my fault. When I look back and I think about it, it's like I was fucking stupid. But in the moment, you're not thinking, you're tilted. But I'm constantly aware, no matter what I say, that it's my fault. So I just want to put that out there. So that's really all I want to talk about. Do you guys have anything else to say you want to say about tilt?
Tilt as you please. There's no hard R's or F slurs. And we love each other.
I say the F slur. I'm gonna say it. I'll drop it.
I have it on camera.
Yeah. A lot of people do.
So-
I feel like immense sense of shame, to be completely honest.
So
Maybe I
as-
have a shame kink. I swear to God, because
You might. I mean,
Yeah, dude.
you might also be like into sadomasochism. I don't know.
Mm,
But it's
might get
okay.
beat up
So
over it.
back to
Step on my
tilting
cue.
and stuff. So for me, I play to prove myself. I play skill-based games. I want to prove that I am good because I am not good at a lot of things. Video games, since I grew up with them and I play them a lot, I don't want to say I'm really good, but I'm genuinely pretty good at video games. And if I play a game and I play poorly, I get more tilted at myself than anything else. And 90% of the time, it's not me being like, my camera just shut off, but I'll say things like about
Not a
other
good face.
people. No, it's
Yeah.
not. But I'll say things about other people, but I don't. It's not them. It's I missed my shots. I mismanaged my cooldowns. It's on me. But I just need to. Yeah, I'm coping. The copium is real.
That's what I was about to go. I'm the same way. I'll say immediately something about my support. I know I could have done better, but like in the moment, I'm coping. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
It's your fault,
that's
not
what it
mine,
is.
because I can never mess up.
yeah. I mean, I am a god tier gamer. I'll never understand why I'm not top 500. With clearly, I have the skill
Hey,
set.
plateau. You're
Yeah,
getting
plat
there.
two. Yeah, I'm on climbing. Yeah, but you know, I think that was the last topic that I have written down. What I do want to talk next is like going forward because we saw a big intake since uptake of views since the release of last episode after release. Is that one of the things we want to do is like a viewer mailbag kind of thing that other podcasts do. So I created an email account, the Rivals Review at gmail.com. The Marvel Rivals Review was already taken.
I have it.
Oh.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that.
I sent you the freaking email.
Oh, no, I didn't see it. I sent
you the email. I sent you the clips.
So we have an email at the Marvel Rivals Review at gmail.com. So please send any comments, questions that you have for us or about the game in general, or anything you'd like to hear us talk about. Please email that.
How about some game replays? We can, look at people's gameplay. Maybe
please.
We've got the plat almost diamond player. Maybe we can get the professionals review of players.
Yeah, I'll give you the plat takes for sure,
and we'll give you the bronze takes. We'll tell you that you're doing great.
Hit W, and then keep hitting mouse 1. You're doing good.
And that email will be included in the description below on both the podcasting sites as well as the YouTube. That's another thing I'd like to talk about is please, if you're listening on the podcast, go to the Marvel Rivals Review YouTube if you can find it. The algorithm hates us. And give it a like and a follow. That would really help us with the algorithm over there.
On YouTube, it's a subscribe, not a follow.
Yeah, whatever. Subscribe.
Touch the button that makes you,
smash that like button, hit that subscribe, web sling your way into the ring notifications.
All right.
That was cringe. I'm sorry.
That was please don't do that again.
We'll come up with it. So please plug yourselves and let's head out.
All right. Dahito work at Twitch TV. Nothing up there yet, but will be.
Vance Helsing Gaming on YouTube. I'm gonna try and stream, but I'm going on vacation, so it probably won't be this week.
All right. And I'm Conrad Gunther. You can always find me streaming in the afternoons. Screaming at Twitch TV/Conrad Gunther. I will die from early heart failure.
He said it here.
So and like I said, please, if you come by, recognize that I don't mean what I'm saying. I'm coping excessively. Yeah. All right, that's all I got. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for following. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you after the holidays. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Even if you don't have a
Just
good
say happy
Christmas,
holidays because you gotta put everybody in there now.
that's what I'm saying. Happy holidays, bro. However you
Happy
fucking celebrate it, just fucking enjoy it. We'll see you.
Yuletide. Yeah.